Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hand. And today we have officially got the release of the Hindenburg. Okay, I've not played it much. We've had 4 games, 3 victories, averaging 2200 XP. Honestly, I'm not doing massive damage. I think 140k is my most, but 110k is the average, so it's doing pretty well so far. But I just wanted to give you guys a video, an early look into the Hindenburg and exactly what I've done to it. So, I have equipped the Hindenburg with main battery mod 2, steering gears mod 1, concealment systems 1, and main battery mod 3 to give us quicker reload. Honestly, dispersion and range might be a good call, depends on your commander setup, which is pretty good. So actually, I should probably clarify first of all, before we go any further, before I could feel the rage already about how much this ship is going to cost. Well, let's see exactly how much this ship is going to cost. Thanks for that, Hindenburg. Thanks. It's the 3rd time in this room and I forgot that happened. Right, okay, so basically Hindenburg is, you can unlock the ship over the next 3 updates. So, weekly activities, you've got weekly assignments and campaigns. Yeah, you can earn just shy of 5,000 on the first month, 8,500 on the second, 13 on the last. The additional funds are from buying packs and God knows what else. But basically, this ship is 20,000 ship parts, either 20 or 21,000 ship parts. 21,000 ship parts. So, you just need to buy the campaign. There's no, crazy paywall. There's no, you've got to pay 2,500 steel to unlock it as a bureau or anything like that. I read Facebook, I read Reddit. I've seen what you crazy conspiracy theorists have come up with. But yeah, essentially, you've just got to buy. You've got to buy the campaigns. Like, the campaign will allot you a certain amount of free, as you can see there, certain amount of free ship parts, but basically most of the ship parts are locked behind the paid tiers, as you can see there. So when we get to 20, we'll get another 150, but we'll get 300 if we unlock the battle pass. Pay for it. So yeah, basically it's 30 quid plus every single ship that comes along. Conspiracy theories wise, I think why they've done this is to get people playing the game more. You have to play for the next 3 months. If you buy everything that's available to boost it, I believe you'll be able to get it at the end of the next campaign. So basically the earliest anyone's going to lock it is the update day, the next patch, if they just instantly buy out the campaign and instantly buy everything that you can to to take it. So if you see it out, it's going to be myself, one of my fellow CCs, or maybe some of the wargaming team themselves. So I have decided to go for Augustin Regenwald. I'm running Scott and Yamamoto. They're probably not ideal. There's a couple of others. I don't really play German cruisers all that much. But I've gone for Beyond Range, Kraken Shells, Punch Through, Fixated, and Fully Packed. Honestly, the HE is really good. The HE is amazing as it is. You don't need to buff it, so I've opted to literally just buff all the guns side of it. Things to know about this cruiser, if we go into the stats, its concealment's pretty bad. Mine's down to 12.2, it starts off at 14.8, I think. It's horrendous. Maneuverability, I've got the rudder down from 12.2, and I've also got the speed up because of my commander to 34 knots from 31. AA defense, honestly, the AA defense is genuinely really good. I've seen it actually do work. It's got no buffs on it whatsoever, and yeah, it likes to eat planes. It's got the, oh shit, someone's coming around the corner, 6 kilometer, 64 knot torpedoes. We have 1203mm guns, got an 18km firing range, got the reload time down from 12 seconds to 8.6, and the turret traverse, I believe it was like 28 seconds, so we've got it down to 22 with our mods. Maximum HE shell damage is 2700 with a 13% chance of catching fire, and the AP do with my build was 6771. It comes with a 55,000 hit points, and in all fairness, I'm not going to go through the details fully of all the armour because nobody's here from that. But the Citadel is down low, it's turtle back, and it's protected by a rather colossal casemate armour, so it's pretty tanky. It does have a 27mm bow, so watch out for those. Watch out for them big guns, so them 16 inches and above. They are gonna hurt. But with that being said, let's take it into a battle, shall we? Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hand. And today we have officially got the release of the Hindenburg. Okay, I've not played it much. We've had 4 games, 3 victories, averaging 2200 XP. Honestly, like, I'm not doing massive damage. I think 140k is my most, but 110k is the average, so it's doing pretty well so far. But I just wanted to give you guys a video, an early look into the Hindenburg and exactly what I've done to it. So I have equipped the Hindenburg with main battery mod 2, steering gears mod 1, concealment systems 1, and main battery mod 3 to give us quicker reload. Honestly, dispersion and range might be a good call, depends on your commander setup, but it's pretty good. So actually, I should probably clarify first of all, before we go any further, before I could feel the rage already. Right, okay, so here we are on Greece, and we have one of the dreaded all of the destroyers in one match. We have Katonis, Z24 and 2 Shimmers against our small and Hayate Vampire and Gearing. Got a Buffalo and a Buffalo, me in cruisers on our team, a Buki in defense on the other side, and then you've got a Calvan, Johan, Heisen and Conqueror versus a Narvin, a Wami B and a Vermont. Right, okay, so enough jibber jabbering, and let's get into the battle. What have we got here? We've got the Hayate with us. Honestly, I had a game just now. I know it's not related. I know you guys didn't see it. Well, you would have actually if you watched the end of my stream. I had a really good and helpful Hayate player. I was massively impressed. Made me smoke screen, communicated using the comms wheel really well. We're going to take advantage of our quarter HE pen and try and upset that Heisen straight off the bat. Although I fear we might have some more battleships heading our way. There, we've got a fire, and he has instantly damage conned, which everyone knows is about the dumbest thing you can possibly do, and ideal time for my phone to start ringing. Right, I really want to get a fire on this guy now. Although we do have a destroyer spotted. I really need to swap to that Z24. That Z24 might actually be eating torpedoes. What have they done to the auto lock? Like, I don't specifically just use the auto lock, I get it to like get me aiming in the right general direction. But they've done something funky with it of late, I feel. Some nice solid hits on the defense. He's too angled for us to really consider swapping to armor piece in at the moment. Although now he really has. If Mavrin doesn't dev strike him before our shells get there. He's hiding in our smoke. Did our blind... Oh, we got him with our blind fire. Definitely have a slightly more cautious playstyle when playing the Hindenburg. It's tanky, but it's also a big, slow target. We are spotted by the enemy DD. That's going to be the Heisen seeing us now, that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think those shells are going to hit the defense. Nah, we showed that rock who's boss though. Defense running his heal. He's not paying attention to us. Defense is back as the target now. Fire on the Heisen. Is the Heisen going to instantly damage con? He is. Hopefully that was enough to finish off that defense. It wasn't. Defense is still alive. Hopefully we can take this opportunity and actually get a second fire on this Heisen. He deserves it. Anyone who instantly puts out a fire definitely deserves to be set on fire. And I'm going to need to go forward a little bit for these. Oh no, I'm not quick enough. I'm going to take one. That is probably the defense. That's fine. Where's our DD smoked up? And we'll break off one of our heals. Might as well. We've got 3. We're 5 minutes into the battle. Now's a good time, I feel. Trying to angle. There we go. We've actually landed a fire on him that's going to stick for more than 10 seconds. Get ourselves turned around. Let's not give broadside to a Heisen. And there we go. We took a bit of a hit, but it was worth it. We got him off the board, and we're up to pretty much 100,000 damage again already. Not entirely sure what is spotting us at this point. But hopefully we can do a bit of farming. There we go. Got the Johan fire. I don't really want to be firing H here to Conqueror, but at that kind of range. Johan has put the fire out. Which is what is it with battleships instantly putting fires out? And now he's got a permafire. It's not from us, but he does have a permafire. Are we going to be able to sneak them through the island? There's a few. I'm tempted to push that Z. We'll just sit here in a nice little ambushy position. Do you know what? He's so flat broadside. I'm going to switch to armor piercing. Although I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. Is he going to eat those torps? Question is the Conqueror going to follow him? They have an Ibuki that's still full health. Our Girin is in trouble. That is a shame. But the Shimakaze either doesn't know we're here, or is an idiot. But the Conqueror comes out at the same time. And that could be disastrous for us. But killing that Shimakaze is going to be big for our team. And the Conqueror completely ignored us. We were a flat broadside cruiser. So you deserve everything that happens to you. And their Ibuki just lost all of his health. What is their remaining piece? That's Z44. And we managed to catch the Conqueror with fire as well. And I've just broken my previous damage record. We're on in the Hindenburg, obviously, but we are up to a 100 and we're going to get 145,000 with that fire region. And the Z's all the way out there, so we're going to sneak into this cap. We're going to take that. Hopefully, we're going to get some shots off at him. We got such a points lead, like chasing the kill would be potentially unwise at this point, but taking the cap with the points lead that we have is definitely going to give us the advantage, especially after losing another battleship. I am hoping that our DD is going to push out a bit and spot this Conqueror, so I can spam said Conqueror with HE. It really isn't something we should be risking trying to do the Buffaloes. Buffalo's pretty low. We do have just over 100-point advantage. That is going to grow slightly. But we really don't want to be throwing away a cruiser for that. Hayate is going to go and take A. I feel like if their Z players got any sense, they're going to be taking C. I just have no idea where this Conqueror is lurking. And it is a Conqueror. Anyone who underestimates a Conqueror is an idiot. That is a really powerful ship, and could cause us some real issues. So I'm, at least for the moment, quite happy to just sit here and take the win. We'll see how well. There we go. And it's in A. He's taking the A cap. He's not spotted anything, which leaves me to think that that Conqueror has just pushed out. Conqueror can be pretty sneaky for a battleship as well, so we may not even see him again for the rest of the match. So we're just left here to admire the Hindenburg. So to get our rear turrets going. Why won't my rear guns fire? What's going on, rear guns? I'll lock it into place there. Spin this around. Very pretty. Yeah, my overall thoughts of the Hindenburg is genuinely really good. It does fit into the legendary tier quite nicely. It's got its own playstyle. It's tanky. Its damage output is pretty good. It kind of feels like Alaska and Des Moines had a evil love child, and this was its creation. I'm really surprised that that Z has just not taken C. Obviously, I wasn't spotted whilst spamming the fire button. So it's weird. It is an odd way to play the game, but you can see the Buffalo. The Buffalo, fair play, your nightmare. Don't. He's thinking about it. He wants to. He really wants to shoot at something. I really want to shoot at something too, but our DD's over there. He's not spotting the. Oh. Are we going to be able to get some shots off? How did we pick up a Confederate medal in literally the last 5 seconds? So, there we go. Not the biggest barn burner of the world, but, like, that was, you know, not far off an average game in the Hindenburg. Genuinely really enjoying the ship. 100% happy with how they've decided to release it as well. I think that's really good. And, well, see you out there in the Hindenburg soon. Thank you very much for stopping by. And of course, until next time, take care. Wait, that...